Okay, let's get some wood. And what was that? Again? It's just me, or is this tree disappearing on me? Welcome back to another episode of BetaWorld, the series where we travel through Minecraft's history to obtain discontinued features and grow our ever-expanding and awesome survival world. Just like every other episode, I feel that it's time for us to update right here at the beginning. So, I'll see you in the next version. Armor has received some pretty significant changes. Here I've crafted a full set of iron armor over here. And now we can see that the inventory icons from Classic are now back. When I place a helmet on, I get a helmet on my character. Same thing with all the other armor. As you can also see, there is now a bar that tells me how many armor points I have. This is because armor now offers protection. Let's do a comparison. Jumping off with full armor. Jumping off with no armor. Additionally, armor has durability, which will go down as the armor is used. The protection gained from the armor also goes down. So now, with the full armor after being lightly used, there is one less armor point. A new camera mode added also. You know how everything is done out of my first-person perspective in this game. Well, now, the old rain debug key that got removed a couple updates ago has been repurposed into a third-person view. Let me show you how that looks. See? You can sort of see behind my player character, and the camera can be moved around, just like how the first person can. It's very convenient for seeing a wider view, since the field of view is much bigger than first person, and seeing, like behind ledges and such, but there are some bugs too. Like, my player character just turns dark for some reason, even though it shouldn't. It's weird. I don't know why this happens. Unless that animation just looks super goofy. But at least you can enjoy my beautiful player skin. Here, let me take off my armor. You can enjoy my beautiful player skin. Minecraft trees have a new mechanic to help with farming them. As you can see, there is nothing wrong with these leaves. They're staying put, and that is because there's logs. As soon as I remove the logs from the tree by chopping it down, you'll notice the leaves are going to start disappearing. Now, the only way to prevent this is by placing down logs near it or having a block next to it. Like, for example, if I build up here and place some solid blocks next to these leaves should not decay, ever. Why don't I wait and see if I'm correct? Now, all the other leaves, except for the one that I placed the block next to, have decayed. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave these leaves right here. Call it a keepsake. That's everything this update has to offer, so we're going to update again. And this time in third person. Let's see if I can hit that block. This update sees the introduction of a brand new functional block that will become essential to everything. You craft it like this, with 8 cobblestone in a ring. Kind of like a chest. You ready? This is the furnace. Let's put it right here, next to the crafting table. As you can see on top, it has the same texture as regular stone, so it can be used in place of it in builds. But it also has a function. It can be used in place of fire for smelting stuff. So, like, for example, if I grab some sand and place it in here, nothing will happen. That's because we need fuel. So I'll place some coal down here in the bottom, and it will gain a brand new lit up texture. And it'll proceed to smelt into glass, just like before. Now, there's something cool we can do with this furnace while it's on. It's technically classified in the game's code as a different block while it is on. So we can actually mine the lit furnace and obtain it as an item. So, if we place down the lit furnace, it'll be automatically lit, but there's no fuel inside of it. Pigs have gotten yet another update. They have a brand new drop. So let's kill this guy to see what happens. This is pork chop, a brand new food. Let me take it back to the castle to show you what it does. Pork chop can be placed in the new furnace and will be smelted to produce a brand new food item on top of the pork. This is cooked pork chop. It actually heals more health than a regular pork chop. But there's a bug we can do with the smelting recipe. If I place a second raw pork chop up at the top, it'll start smelting. There's a rule also with food cannot stack. We can make food stack now using a furnace. But what happens when we take the stacked food outside the furnace? We get to keep it. We get to keep the stacked food. Something got changed with gravel as well. Previously, mining gravel would only drop, well, gravel. But now there's a chance for it to drop a brand new item. Flint. Now, it doesn't seem that useful at first, but you can actually craft a flint with an iron ingot to make a flint and steel. Anyways, that's everything this update has to offer, and that's conveniently just about all the time I have. Thank you for watching this episode of BetaWorld, and if you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out a ton. But, until next time, bye-bye!